Meet the computer you can talk to. With Copilot on Windows, working, creating, and collaborating is as easy as talking. Got writer's block? Share your screen with Copilot Vision to help spark inspiration, and use Copilot Voice to have a conversation and brainstorm ideas. Or maybe you need some tech help. With Copilot Vision, Copilot sees what you see. Let Copilot talk you through step-by-step guidance so you can master new apps, games, and skills faster. Try now at windows.com/Copilot.
Hi, Kim Commando here. Well, first up, we have your digital life hack. And after that, I'm going to play a call from my weekend national radio show. It's the most wonderful time of the year, but not for your wallet. And it's also the official start of scamming season. I'm Kim Commando for Consumer Cellular. Switch and get great coverage for less. If you're over 50, get 2 lines for just $30 each line at consumercellular.com/Kim. Let's talk scams. Cyber crooks are working overtime. They know exactly how to trick you by dangling fake deals when you're in holiday shopping mode. It usually starts with a flashy ad on social media, a luxe bag, fancy headphones, a hot tech deal that's too good to miss. You click, you buy, you wait, nothing shows up. That's not bad shipping. It's a ghost website, a fake online store designed to vanish after stealing your money. So here's my advice. Don't click on random ads. Shop directly from retailers you know. Double check the URL for anything sketchy. And if they ask you to pay with Zelle, crypto, or God forbid a wire transfer, run like your identity depends on it, because it does. Get my free newsletter at getkim.com. Next up, a call from my weekend show, The Kim Commando Show. Enjoy. In business, they say you can have better, cheaper, or faster, but you only get to pick 2. What if you could have all 3? That's exactly what Cohere, Thomson Reuters, and Specialized Bikes have since they upgraded to the next generation of the cloud, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. OCI is the blazing fast platform for your infrastructure, database, application development, and AI needs, where you can run any workload in a high-performance environment and spend less than with other clouds. How's it faster? OCI block storage delivers more operations per second. Cheaper, up to 50% less for compute, 70% less for storage, and 80% less for networking. Better, in test after test, customers report lower latency and higher bandwidth versus other clouds. This is the cloud built for AI and all your biggest workloads. And right now, with zero commitment, try OCI for free. Just go to oracle.com/Kim. That's oracle.com/Kim, oracle.com/Kim. Every business is asking the same question. How do we make AI work for us? The possibilities are endless, and guessing is too risky. But sitting on the sidelines is not an option. Your competitors are already making their move. This is exactly the kind of solution I'd turn to. With NetSuite by Oracle, you can put AI to work today. As the #1 AI cloud ERP, trusted by over 43,000 businesses, it brings your financials, inventory, commerce, HR, and CRM together into one single source of truth. That is what makes your AI smarter. It doesn't guess. It actually knows. It can intelligently automate tasks, deliver real insights, help you cut costs, and make AI-powered decisions fast. And this is not some add-on tool. It's AI built directly into the system that runs your business. Whether your company earns millions or hundreds of millions, NetSuite helps you stay ahead of the pack. Right now, get their free business guide, Demystifying AI, at netsuite.com/Kim. The guide is free to you at netsuite.com/Kim. netsuite.com/Kim. So, you know all those sketchy, too good to be true ads that you see on Facebook?
Yeah.
The ones for like random wigs, knockoffs, right? Supplements, you don't know that they're actually there. There's a woman by the name of Brooke Hansen. She's a 46-year-old mom. And for 3 years, it was her job to buy all this stuff.
To buy those ads?
She was a mystery shopper.
Ooh.
Right, Brooke?
Yeah, I was.
And so what was the absolute weirdest or scammiest product that you came across?
I wouldn't say that it was like necessarily a scammy product, but it's like, do you get what you think that you're going to be getting? A majority of the time, you know, they advertise like these brand name, like designer clothes, and you order them and you get them, and it's from China, and it's this smelly piece of clothing that is not brand name, and it looks nothing like what was online.
You're like, that is not a Hermes belt.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's Hermie?
Yeah, who's Hermie? Who's Louis V? That's crazy. So now, I read that you've been doing this since 2006?
Yeah, I've been doing it like almost 20 years now. Not necessarily mystery shopping, but data work in general. And it's kind of morphed over the years, the things that I've done.
So what did you start out doing?
So I started out on a platform called Amazon Mechanical Turk. And it was simple things like transcribing business cards, drawing bounding boxes around objects and photos, training smart home devices. That's where it all started.
And how much were you making that?
Oh, it varies greatly because it's like an independent marketplace, so different people pay you different things. It can be pennies per task, or it can be dollars per task, which can equate to $2 per hour or $20 per hour. It just varies greatly.
So why would you accept the jobs that only paid you $2 an hour?
Because you have no choice.
Okay. Good answer.
If you want to make some money, that's the only thing. I remember I went on to Amazon Mechanical Turk because I was writing about it for USA Today or someplace like that, and I had to pick out the closest to a violet Pantone color. And for that, I made $3.10.
Ooh, just one time? Just one? Or did you multiple examples?
Multiple examples. Okay. Until I was like, I think I'm going to vomit violet, And so you are like one of the original side hustles.
Yes, absolutely.
And so what are you doing now?
Since that initial jaunt on Amazon Mechanical Turk, that platform is really not where it's at anymore. New ones have popped up. There's one called Prolific, Appen, Outlier, and now the main focus is training generative AI.
And so you're doing that, I take it?
Yes.
And so tell us about some tasks that you're doing there.
So, again, it varies greatly. So it starts out with your normal, like ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot. You may be given answers to a prompt, an example prompt, and you're given two answers, and you have to pick which one you think is better. So, that's the simple task. To get more complicated, you may be given those same answers and asked to fact check them to make sure that this model is being truthful, not lying to people.
And then how much do you make doing this?
Again, it varies greatly depending on the complexity of the task. Some of these tasks require you to have advanced degrees, like in engineering or biology, because they're talking about those subject matters. So, it can go up to $50 an hour if you have the skills, or it can be $15 an hour or $12 an hour.
Now, do you have to take a test or qualify for any of these jobs?
You do. You usually have to take qualifications, and almost always they are unpaid.
Oh.
Great. Quit selling it so hard for me. I was so interested until then.
It is not. It's not as great as people think it is. It's tedious.
Well, I can imagine. And then, so you complete a task, and do they rate you on that task? And so, let's say you just knocked it out of the ballpark, so to speak. Then do you get to go to the next level?
On some platforms, they do have that. You have the ability to become like a quality manager if they see that you do really good work. I've not reached that point on any platform, and I think that it happens rarely. But usually, for example, on Amazon Mechanical Turk, requesters can reject your work, which kind of gives you a negative ding on your account. And if you get too many of those, you can actually be kicked off the platform.
Oh.
And you're not able to do work anymore. And whether that rejection is fair or not is another story. They could basically reject your work and actually take it because it's good work, but they don't want to pay you for it.
Oh, my gosh.
Has that ever happened to you?
It has. I've had rejected work, but not a significant amount. But I do know people that has happened to, where they've lost their accounts, and that's how they survive on that money, and all of a sudden their way of life is gone.
How often are you doing this per week? How many hours are you putting into this?
At least a couple hours a day. It fits into my schedule because I stay at home with my kids, and so this is something that I can do in my free time.
Well, I see. I'm fascinated by this.
It's so interesting.
Yeah. So are there any gigs that you looked at and you're like, no, I just can't do that?
Yeah, I mean, back when things first started, there were actually jobs where they would want you to like classify and tag pornography videos.
What was that?
Oh, now, okay. See that, Brooke? Now Andrew's like looking for the job.
I'm just curious. We're just doing a deep dive into this interview subject.
Is hot or not?
I don't want to judge the not ones.
No?
I just want to stay with the hot category as long as we can, please.
No granny porn for you?
Good.
Okay. Well, Brooke, thanks for coming on, because we have so many people who are interested in trying to figure out how to do these gigs on the side. Is just before you leave, is there one mistake that you see people making that they shouldn't be doing when they're looking for these opportunities?
Not necessarily. I think that people expect more out of the work than what there actually is. Like, people expect it to be like, oh, I'm going to make a ton of money and this is going to be awesome. And it really typically is not.
So in a couple hours a day, how much do you pull in per month doing this? If you don't mind me asking.
It varies on how the jobs pay. Like, there's some months where I could make over $500 in a month or $1,000 a month, and some months maybe I only make $50.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so there's a big spread there. So this is definitely not something that you can do to depend on your house payment.
No, you're not going to retire on this. But if you have some extra hours during the night, go ahead and make a little bit of money.
We have links to these sites over at commando.com. And I'm also, if you're not getting the newsletter, you really should. At least once a week, I'm identifying AI opportunities. I just did a whole thing about side gigs. And that's why I was so interested in talking to Brooke, because when I was doing some research on people actually making money doing AI side hustles, her name kept popping up. And I was like, dang, we got to get her on the show.
And we did.
Look at that porn. You missed your opportunity.
No, I didn't. The day is young.
I see. Hey, join over 650,000 folks who get my free newsletter every single morning. You're going to love it. It takes just 5 minutes to stay up to date on everything that's happening in the tech world. Get the current newsletter. Sign up now at getkim.com.